Hi traders, Sabla speaking here. So in this video, I'll be talking about the most powerful trading indicator that I've came across in my trading career. So these are the results that I got from using this powerful indicator. Here we took a buy on NZDJPY. I also took a buy on AUDJPY. Okay, as you can see, the market is even buying from even now. And the last trade was NZDUSD for a buy, as you can see. So this is the indicator, okay? This is the major indicator that I use when I trade the market. So on this indicator, I'm going to tell you how it works, how to get the market direction, because this indicator here, the main purpose of this indicator is to give you the direction of the market. Okay, are we buying or are we selling? Okay, it's going to give us the signal for either a buy or a sell. Okay, then I'll also teach you how to install this indicator, and lastly I'll teach you how to take your entries, stop losses, and take profits using this indicator. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so we are going to have some drawings here. This is how it works. It works in all major currencies, 8 of them. Okay, we have NZD, AUD, GBP, Euro, CHF, CAD, JPY, and USD. So we have 8 major currencies, as you can see. Then this indicator is going to tell us the strength of each and every currency. Okay, it's going to tell us the strength. Is it weak or is it strong or is it neutral? For example, here, if we look here, we have NZD with a positive 8. Okay, so anything above positive 5, okay, from positive 5 upwards, that means that currency is strong. Okay, we need to buy it. Okay, same thing applies here. Anything below 4, from 5 to 6, 7, 8, okay, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, that currency is weak. So in this case here we have AUD and NZD, which are positive, which are pushing to the upside. We need to buy those currencies, okay? But we don't buy against each other, okay? We're gonna buy them. We're gonna buy NZD, and also we're going to buy AUD against the weak currencies, okay? So we're going to buy these against these, okay? So for example, today I was looking for a buy on NZD versus JPY, and also NZD versus USD. And I also took a buy on AUD versus JPY. And also I was looking for a trade on AUD versus USD. So we are buying a currency that is above positive 5. Okay, I mean from positive 5 upwards, we look for buys. We look for buys opportunities. And then from negative 5 downwards, okay, negative 5, 6, 7, 8, we are going to be looking for a sell. Okay, so now you know how this thing works. You know when to buy, when to sell. But these currencies here that are in between, we do not touch them. Okay, we don't trade them because they are neutral. They are moving sideways. Okay, they are moving sideways. There is no way that we can trade them. Okay, same thing here again. We cannot pair these two. We cannot trade AUD versus NZD because the market is going to move sideways. Okay, same thing here. USD versus JPY, we cannot trade them. You cannot trade USD versus JPY because the market is going to move sideways. So we only trade this one against this one, and this one against this one. So I hope you understand. So now let me teach you how to install the indicators. Okay, now we are installing. So this is the indicator. This is the folder. Okay, the whole folder of this indicator. This is where it is. So it called Simple Forex Strength Indicator. So we are going to open our MetaTrader 4. Okay, it only works in MetaTrader 4, not on MetaTrader 5. Right, so we are going to come into our files, go to open data folder. Okay, and then we are going to come to MQL4, and then once we reach there, we're going to go to indicators, and then from there, now we need to minimize all these pages. Then we need to take this folder here, right here. Okay, we need to copy it, come to copy, and let's maximize this page, and then we need to paste it here on this page here. And here it is, guys. Here it is. Okay. So once you've done doing that, now you're going to need to cancel the page, close the page, and then go back to your MetaTrader 4. And then on your MetaTrader 4, now we need to put it into our charts. Okay. Now we've done installing. Now we need to put it into our charts. So let's go to view, go to navigator. Okay, go to navigator, and then we are going to come into this indicator. Here it is, it's appearing. Then we copy it and then we paste it on the charts, and then come to common, allow DLL imports, and then click OK. Because I've already installed it, then it's here already. Okay, but I've shown you how to use it and how to install it. Okay, now you know how to use, where to get the direction, and how to install it. So the last part is how to trade it. Okay, now we need to come into our trading view. Let's go to our trading view. We know that, okay, the pairs that you are going to trade is NZD. Okay, let's start with an example of NZD versus USD, okay, which is in front of our chart here. Then now we need to go to the hard time frame on the daily. We start on the daily time frame. We are going to mark key zones. Okay, we are going to mark the key zones. We have a strong resistance there. We have a strong support here. We can even mark this previous support zone. Okay. And these key zones, the reason why I'm pushing these key zones is that I want to see my take profit zones. Okay. So now let's look at on the H4 and look at also the key zones. Here is the key zone that is visible on the H4. Okay. Now let's go to M15. So on the M15 and 5-minute time frame, that's when I look for trades opportunities. Okay, so now we are on the M15. So on the M15, you can clearly see that the market is bullish. Okay, the market is bullish because the strength meter is telling us that NZD is bullish across the board, and USD is bearish across the board. And then if you pair those two currencies, you're gonna have a clear direction. Okay, so here we were looking at this strong resistance here. Okay, I waited for the market to break above, showing that the resistance is violated. Okay, market broken above that resistance. I was like waiting. Okay, because all of this retest was happening during the Asian session, this one here. So the market broken above, came to retest, and then also broken above. Okay, and then once it breaks above again, that's when I got my confirmations that this thing has a potential of going all the way up to reach this strong zone that we drew on the daily. So this is the strong zone that we drew on the daily, and that was my take profit zone. Immediately we've broken here this strong support on the H4. I mean the strong resistance on the H4. I knew that there's a high possibility that the market is going to go and reach this daily resistance. Okay, so let's see our entry, stop loss, and take profit. Okay, we had our breakout, boom, broken out, and then I waited for another retest because I can't just buy when it's here. I need to wait. You know, when the market is like this, don't buy here. Wait for a smaller retest, retesting the previous high, and then look for maybe some sort of a bullish engulfing here, and then you can buy there, put a stop loss here. Then the market is going to move towards your direction. Same thing when you want to sell. Don't sell when the market is here. Okay, wait for a smaller retest and then start selling when it's here. Stop loss here, and then you sell your currency pair. So same thing here. I even went into 5-minute time frame on this one. I went to 5 minutes. Remember, our execution time frames is 15 minutes and 5 minutes. Okay, so the market broken, boom. We don't buy here. We wait for a retest and some sort of a bullish engulfing. Then I ended up taking a buy somewhere here. Then my stop loss was below here. Okay, and then just put our entry was, my entry was there. Then my TP was here at this big zone that is visible on the high time frame. That's where my take profit was, because I knew that okay, once it reaches here, then there's a high possibility of rejecting. Okay, if maybe NZD is still positive with maybe +5, 6, 7, and US dollar is negative with -5, 6, 7, maybe this thing is going to break above and continue going up. But for now, it's not breaking. That means the strength of NZD is trying to slow down. Okay, so that's how I got this trade, guys. So maybe let's move on to another one, which was AUD JPY. This one is even moving, even now. Okay, it's moving. So I started on a daily time frame. You mark all your key zones. You mark all your key zones. You have a strong key zone here, which is going to be my potential take profit. And this one here, which I waited for a breakout from. And then we are ready to go. We can move to the H4 to look for other key zones. We had this one, and then we go to the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, I also waited for the market to break above all of these zones, showing me that the market is not respecting these zones. Okay, if the market maybe wanted to respect this zone, could have came here and then maybe went down. But now the market went up and then made a pullback and then went up again. That's when I got my confirmations to look for a continuation of a buy. Okay. The strength meter is telling me the direction, and then I come to my trading view to look for potential entry zones and stop losses and take profits. Okay. I waited for a break and then a retest, and then I took a buy there, and then the market went into my direction with a target of 1:2. But now this thing is even moving like it's giving me a 1:5. But you know, I've taken my profits here, right here, because you know sometimes being greedy is going to kill you. So take profit when you feel comfortable taking that money. And then the last trade was NZDUSD. Same thing, I went to the high time frame. High time frame, I've marked all my key zones. I saw this one being a strong one and this one, okay? And I went to the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, we've broken above this. The market broken above. Then I was so happy that, okay, there's a possibility of reaching this zone here. So once it breaks above, and then you see a continuation, take it, okay? But remember that your currency strength meter must be in line with your price action, okay? Your NZD must be bullish with +5 and above, and your NZD, I mean your USD must be below -4, must be, maybe it's -6, -7, -8, then you are ready to go. But you don't use this you don't just use these numbers alone. You come here, you analyze, you look for breakouts, because I'm going to show you one thing here. Let's look at AUD versus USD. Remember that AUD was bullish today and USD was also bullish, but I didn't take this trade, okay? I didn't take this trade because of these reasons that I'm about to share with you right now. So if you look at this, looking at the key zones, there's a key zone, key zone, key zone, key zone. So meaning that this zone is a strong zone. We can't buy here, can't look for buys, okay? Unless we've broken above like this, we've broken above, then you can buy. But as long as the market is still inside this big zone here, we cannot buy, okay? And then moving on to H4, okay, we still see the same zone. You can even highlight this. This was a big zone. And then on the 15-minute time frame, where we look for execution, I saw the market bouncing at this big zone, trying to make a pullback, and then today it started moving up, and then it quickly rejected and then went down. So if you look at this overall direction of today, if you just look at this is not a clear trend. This is a ranging market, simply because the market was at the major resistance, okay? Yes, we know that AUD was bullish with +5 and USD was bearish with -5, with -7, I mean, but the market was at a take profit zone, okay? The market was at the take profit zone. So this is how you use this simple Forex strength indicator, and in conjunction with price action. And obviously we must apply risk management, because the strategy doesn't work like 100%. It gives us roughly 70% win rates, 80% win rate, and today it gave me 100% win rate. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to maybe lose maybe 1 or 2 trades, but overall the strategy works. Okay, the indicators works. Okay guys, so if you enjoy this type of video, smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.